Well, Megyn, what an interesting week. It's been Trump, Trump, Trump. Forget about it. What's the Clinton to-do list to get to the debate?
Look, this week, I think she's really going to be focused on looking at her message, and particularly in light of this weekend's incidents that we saw both in New York and New Jersey, and how she's going to position on that, and particularly drawing a contrast between a sort of measures, reasons approach that she would take in this kind of situation as commander-in-chief, trying to draw that contrast on national security. That's been a big issue for her. And secondly, what she really wants to do is get across this really positive message. Her campaign has made a lot of talk in recent days that they think they may have gone too negative, that what they really want to highlight is the kind of change that she would bring as president.
She had a deplorable week, or deplorable 2 weeks. I mean, I see this everywhere. How does she get on from playing his game to being whoever she is or wants to be?
You know, you've hit the nail right on the head, is that time and time again, she just cannot get ahead of the news cycle. And I think there's a lot of people, news organizations, that are looking and trying to think, okay, how is this playing out? And how it's playing out for her is she loses the cycle every time. It seems even over the weekend with Trump coming out very early and saying this was a bomb that went off in New York, and people saying, oh, you know, has he come out too soon? But yet, as time went on, you know, it looked like he came out in front. And that is one thing that is attracting people to him, is that he does seem like they like his off the cuffs, they like his bombast.
Just fired up. And she's got to get fired up, is what I would say Democrats would say.
She's absolute. And I think that's what a lot of Democrats are saying. And look, she's going to make a big push this week for millennial voters. This has proven to be a real problem for her.
She'll be speaking to me. Great.
You and me both. You and me both. Yeah, so that's going to be a big focus of hers as well this week.
Megyn, going back to the explosion and devices that you were just talking about, as you say, Donald Trump was very quick to react. I think, in fact, his tweet was 30 minutes earlier than the official authorities. Does that have, or does that automatically boost him in popularity, or is that actually counterintuitive?
You got to look at the polling on this, which has been done, which is that while so many people say that they're concerned about him being commander-in-chief, one thing they also show is that they trust him more on issues of national security. It's been a trend throughout the campaign. It's been something that I think has surprised a lot of people, that on national security, that he is viewed as someone who would be better, more forceful, more powerful. So with him getting on the front foot on these type of issues, as sort of impractical as it seems that someone would put out a tweet saying a bomb has been found in New York before even any authority has come out and said anything about what it may be, what the cause may be, what the motive may be, etc. At the end of the day, among his base and among those people he's trying to persuade, we have seen that play well coming out in the polls.
Megyn, of course, world leaders gathering at the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Again, does that play with either candidate? Will any of them meet anyone?
Hillary Clinton's going to be meeting a few people. He also has said he's going to meet a few people, although one thing I think will be discussed at length this week at this UN is when these world leaders meet, there's no question a big thing on their mind is going to be how would they deal with either candidacy, but particularly a Trump presidency. And there's going to be a lot of back-channel communications about how people are going on and how real this actually is among an international population that isn't as sort of up to the speed as we are sometimes with the state of play in the U.S. election.